And then we'll begin with a couple clearing breaths. Dry, deep belly breath in. Out your mouth on your exhale. 2 more just like that, deep breath in. And let it all go, clearing breath out. And then find 1 more, your own pace, your own rhythm. And seal the lips, begin to cultivate your Ujjayi pranayama. Find fluid, deep breaths in and out through your nose. And really exaggerate both the length and the texture of your breath here as you and each in-breath, an invitation to draw in more light. Each out-breath releasing anything that's a little sticky, stuck, dense this morning. And then find about 3 more of the fullest, deepest breaths you can find. And then on your next inhale, the invitation to draw just a sip longer. Option for a little kumbhaka or breath retention, very top of the breath, suspend. And then take your same smooth out breath. There's that same invitation, that little pause or hold, very bottom of your exhale. And then take 1 more like that, just noticing that peace, that stillness between the breaths. And this mudra we're making, Varuna Mudra, is the water mudra, sometimes also called the seal of mental clarity. And so beginning to invoke a state of flow here, beginning with the breath. Allow it to take precedence as we move through our shapes. On your next inhale, drop your palms wide by your hips, ground through your sits bones. For your full inhale, fly your arms wide and high. Unite them overhead, and then exhale, draw them through your center line. And we'll flow that a few times with breath. Deep inhale. Wash the breath through your center. Exhale. And again, you have 1 more your own pace, like you're gathering fresh energy. And inviting it to your heart. And this time, pause with your palms directly in front of your heart center. Reclose your eyes. Just take a moment to tune into the heart space. Have a beautiful practice. Deep inhale, sweep your arms wide and high. On your exhale, ground your right palm. Inhale, reach up and over. Stay for an exhale. Inhale to lift through center, and exhale to switch. Inhale through center. And 1 more either direction. And then inhale through center, switch the cross of your legs. Lift your arms in breath. Exhale, twist to the left. Draw your right palm to your left knee. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, twist over your left shoulder. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, ring it out. And then inhale through center. Exhale to switch. Inhale, find length. Gaze over your right shoulder. And then inhale. Exhale, twist. Inhale through center. Roll over your knees and find your way to a tabletop. And just a couple breaths to cultivate organic movement. Whatever feels good this morning. And then we'll take traditional cat-cow. Spread your fingers as wide as they go on your inhale. Drop your belly, shift your gaze, your tail high. Exhale, round and curl, tuck your chin to your chest. And then inhale for cow pose. Exhale, smooth round to cat. And find just 1 more, your own pace, your own rhythm. Option to continue with this or a little more extension on your exhale is a child's pose. Inhale for seal. Option to keep the legs straight or bend the knees, gaze up. Exhale, child. And inhale for mercy. And again, finding one more your own pace. There's no rush. And then exhale to a tabletop. Curl your palms forward, one full palm print. Spread your fingers as wide as they go. And then to downward facing dog. First down dog, pedal walk your dog. And then down dogs, find your way to stillness. Ground through the L shape of your hands, your pointer finger, your thumb. And then find a bend to your knees. Press the earth away like one day your belly might kiss your thighs. And then take a deep breath in. Out your mouth on your exhale. Gaze towards your toes. One palm print at a time. Crawl your way back to ragdoll, back of your space. And ragdoll is a generous bend in your knees. Release more through the low back. Find a little sway side to side. And then come back through center. Palms to the earth or blocks. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Find length through your spine. Exhale, deepen. 2 more on the breath. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. And this time, inhale, halfway lift. Bend your left knee generously. Inhale, fly your right palm to the sky. Option to roll out your wrist or half bind. Take a full breath in. Exhale, release. Inhale, reset. And switch, bend your right knee. Inhale, fly your left palm high. Option to roll it out or half bind. Stay for an out breath. Gently release. Inhale, halfway lift. Bring your big toes to touch. Little gap between your heels. And exhale. Inhale, root to rise. Take up space. And then exhale, unite your palms at your heart center. So just turning so you can see this arm sequence we're going to move through. Drop your palms by your hips. And then inhale, big sweep of your wings. Step your feet back, hips width distance apart. Interlace your grip at the top and then exhale upon a downward press down the center line of your body. Keep your grip. Inhale, flip it away, hollow your chest. And then in breath, gaze up, palms towards the sky. Exhale, release your grip, slow float. You might feel a little resistance here. You'll interlace your grip at your low back and then inhale, reach your fist low, puff your heart high. Bend your knees generously as you waterfall from your hips. Chest expansion, forward fold. Stay for an exhale. On your inhale, keep your grip, halfway lift. Exhale, release. We'll take it through half suns. Inhale one more time, halfway lift. And then exhale, soften. On your in-breath, reach wide, take up space. Exhale, interlace, grip, awkward wave. Press down the center line of your body. And then keep your grip. Inhale, flip away. Same in-breath. Reach your fist, your gaze high. Exhale, slow float. Like your arms are wings. Take the awkward interlace at your low back. Inhale, reach low, puff high. Exhale, bend your knees, cascade. Inhale is a halfway lift. Breathe into your heart. Exhale, release. Inhale, halfway left, little reset. Exhale, stop. Inhale, get big, take up space. Last time. Move with your breath. I'll leave out the cues. There's always the visual if you need. So finding that rhythm, that moving meditation. Inhale. And exhale. Last time, chest expansion. And this time at the bottom, we'll add a little twist. Feet might come a little wider. Bend your left knee. Twist your torso to the right. And then come back through center. Bend your right knee and switch. Inhale through center. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, soften. On your inhale, root to rise. We have a friend joining us. Bring your feet to touch. Exhale, hands through center. Just for a moment, close your eyes. Feel the flow of the energy you're moving. Take a deep breath in. In a full breath out. Go lay down. Go lay down. Inhale, big sweep. And then exhale, this time forward fold. And take a halfway lift. Ground your palms. Step back to a plank pose. Our first plank will hold for about 3 breaths. And then 8 limbs pose. Drop your knees, chest, chin to the earth. On your inhale, Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Ground your hips, lift your heart. Little to no pressure in your palms here. And then exhale, release. On your inhale, rise, tabletop or plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. And on your inhale, lift your heels, shift your gaze. Exhale, walk or float to your palms. We'll come into Malasana, Yogi Squat. Feet wide, hands to heart. Press your elbows into your knees. And then elevate through your crown, through your heart. Take a full breath in. Little twist here. Ground your left palm. Inhale, fly your right. You might take a bind if it's in your practice. And then exhale through center. Switch. Ground your right palm, lift your left. Inhale through center. Palms to the earth. Parallel your feet. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, step or float back. Option to take it through your flow. On your exhale, shift forward, lower half or all the way. Inhale, up dog or cobra. 2 downward facing dog. On your inhale, lift your right toes to the sky. Exhale, bend at your right knee, peel open through your right hip. Couple breaths to explore movement. And then inhale, square your hip. Exhale, knee to nose, step lightly. Ground your back knee. On an inhale, sweep your arms high. Take a couple pulses in and out. Deep breath in. Heart opener here. Interlace your grip at your low back. Reach your fist, low puff, your heart high, gaze up. Let's take 2 breaths. Lean into the intensity. Tailbone towards the earth. Take 1 more inhale. Stay for your exhale. Inhale, fingers to the sky. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits, dial it back. And then you're going to take it to a halfway lift. Exhale, deepen your fold, soften it. And finding a rhythm here, inhale, halfway lift. 1 more time, exhale, soften, fold. And then inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, quarter turn to the left for gate pose. Ground your left palm. Inhale, extend your right arm. And take a couple broad sweeping movements. Reach, elevate your right fingers towards the back. Engage your core on your exhale. Drop your fingers towards the earth. Find a big sweep forward. And then step back, plank pose. Option to keep right foot lifted as you move through your foot. To down dog. Ground your right foot, full inhale, float your left toes high. Exhale, bend at your left knee, peel open through your left hip. And take a couple explorative movements. Just get curious. Let this practice be more about how it feels than how it looks. Square your hips, straighten your leg. Exhale, knee to nose, step lightly. Ground your back knee. Inhale, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Couple pulses. Take the awkward interlace of your grip towards the earth. Important, tailbone towards the earth. Engage your core a bit to keep low back safe. Reach your fist towards the earth, gaze up. About 3 breaths. On your inhale, fingers back towards the sky. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, half splits. On an inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, deep. Hold. 1 more pulse. Inhale, find lift. Exhale, soft. Inhale, halfway left, fluid transition, quarter turn to the right, ground your right palm, and then inhale, send your left fingers high. Take a couple big circles. Extend your left fingers overhead. On your exhale, drop them towards the earth and find your big sweep forward. Step back, plank pose, left toes might stay lifted. Breath to movement. Down dog adding on, but first deep inhale together. Throughout your mouth on your exhale. Inhale your right toes high. Exhale, knee to nose, step. Ground your back knee. Inhale, fingers lift. You change here. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, palms to the earth, or fly your wings. Do that one more time. Inhale, the lunge. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman. You change here. Inhale, high crescent lunge, rise. Find a long line of energy out your back heel. Lift your fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Stay for your exhale. Tailbone towards the earth. One more time. Elevate your fingertips. Take a deep inhale. Exhale, airplane your torso. Big transition here. Stay for an out breath. Belly up off your thigh. On your inhale, step forward. Find a chair pose. Utkatasana. Fingertips to the sky. Tailbone towards the earth. Sink a little bit deeper. Deep breath in. Exhale, chair plane. Option to elevate your heels. And then inhale, staff pose. Lift your left knee. Flex your left foot and just find stability. Get a full breath. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, figure four. Draw your left foot across your right thigh. Sit your hips back and low. Breathe. Soften. And then inhale, back through staff pose. Exhale, full airplane. Down your left toes towards the back. Square off your hips. Breathe long for an inhale. And then soften your standing knee on your inhale. Big transition, 5-pointed star. Peel open to the left. Get big. Find a little shimmy, little shake first time here. Take a deep inhale. And then exhale through your goddess or your horse. Inhale one more time. Get big. Take up space. Star pose. Exhale, horse. Draw your palms to your thighs. Find a little lateral movement. And then we'll twist it out. Inhale, big spine. Find length. Exhale, drop your right shoulder to the back. Press your right knee away. And then inhale through center. Exhale to switch. Let's do one more either direction. Inhale through center. Exhale, switch. And one more time to the top. One time, hands to heart. Sit a little bit deeper. Press your knees towards the pinky blades of your toes. Stay low. Inhale, big sweep of your wings. Exhale through center line. And then inhale, star pose. Exhale, Prasarita, wide-legged forward fold. Hinge at your hips. Palms to the earth or the outsides of your feet. And we'll be here for a couple breaths. Palms beneath your shoulders. Take a halfway lift. Turn your left toes towards the back. Skandasana or side lunge. Eventually your left heel will come to the earth. Maybe hands to heart. Sink low. Think half malasana here. And then big transition again. Warrior 2 to the top. Bend your right knee. Find your 90 degrees. Surf it in and out. Stay for an exhale. On your inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the mat. Step back, plank pose. 2 down dog. Your flow, or not. Down dog, full breath in. And full breath out. Inhale your left toes high. Exhale, knee to nose, step. Ground your back knee. And we'll flow it out other side. Inhale, fingers high, coming back, that quality of water. Deep inhale. Exhale, Ardha Hanuman, option to fly. Engage your core. One more like that. Inhale. Fluidity, flow. Exhale. Inhale. High crescent lunge. Stay for a breath. Find your long line of energy out your back heel. And then exhale, airplane your torso. Reach through your crown, gaze in front of your left big toe. Stay for an out breath. Inhale, chair pose. Step it forward, sink low. Draw your low ribs in. See that? That arch in my spine. If I engage my core, Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, just above my navel, I'm gonna lengthen my back. So try it with me, let it go, and then inhale, engage. Keep that. Exhale, airplane your torso. Inhale, staff pose. Lift your right foot. Square off your hips. Find your balance. Deep inhale. Exhale, figure four. Sink your hips back in low, hands to heart. Stay for an out breath. Inhale, rise, staff pose. Straight into warrior three or airplane pose. Airplane arms extend back, warrior three arms extend forward. Stay for a breath. Activate your lifted foot. Stay for an exhale. Bend your standing knee. Inhale, 5-pointed star. Smooth landing. Nice. Exhale, hands to heart. One time. Inhale, get big. And exhale, sink low. Inhale, star pose. This time, exhale, horse, and stay low. We'll take one pulse. Inhale, big sweep. Exhale, hands to heart. Lift your right heel. 3 little pulses for 2, for 1, and switch. For 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, Prasarita. This time, chest expansion. Interlace your grip. Make a single fist. And then exhale, hinge. Stay for an out breath. More weight towards your toes. Elevate your sit bones. Exhale. Slow release of your grip. Take a halfway lift. Turn your right toes to the back. Bend your right knee, side lunge or skandasana. Hands to heart. Linger for an out breath. See if you can make this buttery smooth transition. Warrior two to the top. 90-degree bend in your front knee. Knee over ankle. Stay for an exhale. Drishti here. The gaze is over your left fingertips. Stay for an out breath. Keep the bend. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the earth. Step back, plank pose. Your breath to your movement. Stay for an exhale. Now, if you wanted to elevate your practice, you take it through that sequence one more time. Option to add variations. For the sake of time today, we're going to slow it down. On your inhale, sweep your right toes to the sky. Exhale, pigeon pose. Draw your right knee to your right wrist. Crawl your left toes down. And then brighten your heart. On your exhale, soften towards the earth. And we'll be here about a minute. Keep deepening your breath. Got about 5 more of the smoothest, deepest breaths you can find. If you have expressions, variations, you're welcome to take them. If you need inspiration, my last video on opening the hips offers some good examples, some counter stretches, some variations. Final breath here, make it long and smooth. Breathe into sensation. And there's always the invitation to linger in shapes longer, make them your own. As long as nothing is painful, sensation okay, nothing sharp or shooting. When you're ready, your inhale guides you upwards. Pause once you're upright, swing your weight onto your right outer hip, and then swing your left leg around. So I'm in Janu Shirshasana here. Right leg's extended. You could stay here, traditional, or a little bit of a hip opener, like half hurdler's pose, if it's okay on the hips. Bend your left arm on your inhale, rainbow up and over. Stay for an exhale. And then inhale, rise through center. Make your way to down dog, however that looks. Option for a final flow. Down up, full inhale. Full exhale. Inhale to float your left toes high. Exhale, forward pigeon pose. Glide it back first. Brighten your heart rate. King pigeon and back bend. So find elevation first. And then exhale. Use that space, that length to soften it forward. And again, about a full minute here. Find a softness. Use that fluidity, the depth of your breath to invite a softness. At any point, forceful exhale or a little sound out your mouth. Great way to help clear energy. You've got about 5 more of the smoothest, deepest breaths you can find. And again, variations, keep it equal. If you did something on one side, invite it in here as well. Also honoring that one side might ask for something completely different. Always an opportunity to tune in to listening to the body, honoring its wisdom. Stay as you are for an exhale. Invitation to linger. Otherwise, on your inhale, gently crawl upright. Weight onto your left outer hip. Swing your right leg around. And again, option to stay here or half hurdler's pose. Not mirroring you this time. Bend your right elbow. On your inhale, radiate up and open. Like you're showing off your left armpit, radiate it more towards the sky. And then reach through your fingertips. So if you sit or you drive a lot, this gets into your QL along your side here. A really great stretch to do every day. Stay for an exhale. Inhale, rise. Let's come into Baddha Konasana. Bring your soles of your feet to touch, knees wide, and a little flap of your wings. Release through piriformis. Inhale, find length, and then exhale, hinge. Maybe elbows with the self-assist here. Tuck your chin to your chest. Good boy. From here, inhale upright, come onto your back, hug your knees into your heart to give yourself a squeeze. Maybe a little movement along your sacrum. And then let's take it into happy baby pose. Flex your feet like you're gonna leave footprints on the sky and find a little movement, a little bit of playtime. Happy baby Ananda Balasana translates to bliss. Urinate essence. From here into a twist, come into half happy baby first. Keep a hold of your right foot. Release your left foot to the earth or extend it long. And just a couple pulses with the right leg. I like my left hand on my left hip. From here, take it into a twist. Release your foot. Bump your hips right to draw your right knee across to the left. And then extend your right wing out long. Gaze over your right fingertips. Without forcing here, just allow gravity to deepen. Take a deep belly breath in. Stay for your exhale. And then inhale back through center. Half happy baby on the other side. Capture your left outer foot. Option to extend your right. And then again, a couple pulses in and out. Taking it into your twist here, bump your hips left, draw your left knee across to the right, fly your left wing long. Couple belly breaths, soften. And then taking a scan of your body, notice anything residual. Can you surrender that with your out breath? Inhale back through center. Gather your knees into your heart. If your body is still asking for any final postures, honor that, take them. Otherwise, on your exhale, find a final Shavasana, the most important shape of the practice. Take up space. And we'll land together. Take a deep belly breath in. On your exhale, allow every muscle, every joint to surrender into support of the earth. Close your eyes. And just allow your consciousness to drift. Please stay in stillness as long as you'd like. If you have the luxury of time today, perhaps staying until you no longer want to leave. When you're ready to move, do so slowly, gently. Thank you for coming to your mat with me today. Hope to see you next Sunday. Namaste.